Okay, we're heading into 2904 West 7th Street in Jacksonville. Got all the lights off. We'll see if we can brighten it up a little bit as we walk in. First thing I noticed right away is that the main living space seems to be really nice size. Nice, big, open kitchen. Let me catch some lights here. Granite countertops, which is beautiful. I sure like seeing hard surface on my counters with the sink facing out into what would be the living room or the dining area. You know, you don't really have a place here as a separate dining room, but the space is big enough that you could throw a table over there by the sliding glass door if that's what you wanted. Then the cabinets are all new wood cabinets with, well, I thought that's with the soft close. That door is reversed, funny. So in any case, it needs some pulls. I want to put some pulls on this. There is no appliances at this point, but there is a place for a range, electric, and a refrigerator, and this is big enough to fit pretty much any size of standard size refrigerator. Has a connector for ice maker and water feature as well if that's what you want. So all the lighting is in set, or most of it in any case. There's a couple of surface mount lights, but most of it is in set, which I like. Then we're going to step in here just quickly into the small little laundry area. And the laundry room is nice with a wire shelf up above and a dryer vent connection and a 4-prong dryer cord outlet, and then the little box for the water hookups for your washing machine. This is just, you know, it's not a super huge laundry room, but it is a decent size. It's not tiny. And then we're going to have just a quick peek at the garage. So this would be your attic access. If you wanted to go and store stuff, that would be the place. New garage door opener, 2-car garage door on rails. This has all been painted. The surface is finished. A lot of times I see these, they're unfinished, or maybe there's sheetrock but nothing else, but it's all finished. And it has a nice fluorescent light in there. It really brightens up the place so you can see it. They even put down the baseboard all the way around in the garage too, which is really awesome. I'm sure glad that they were thoughtful about that to make this a nice space. There's enough room here that you could fit a car and maybe a small bench if you wanted to do that. The water heater is over here. I know because I saw the little drain thing and it's like, oh, I know what that is. That's the water heater. This is not a huge water heater, but it is a commercial grade water heater coming in. And it's a good brand, so I appreciate that. Let's see, in a pan, so you know if you have an overflow, that's not going to be an issue. And once again, it's electric, and that's not a surprise. We don't have a lot of gas here. So this little label goes to the company that's taking care of the termite traps that we saw outside the house. Just in case you're interested in calling them back if you get the house to continue with their service. All right, so let's get out of the laundry room. The kitchen also has a small pantry. It's not much, you know, it's kind of like coat closet size, but hey, you know, extra storage is great, and there's enough shelves here that you can easily stack in just quite a few canned cans, or flour bags or that kind of thing, bottles of water or soda. You could fit a decent amount in there. It's not a walk-in pantry, but once again, it is definitely better than not having anything like that at all. Now I see a louvered door. That's probably where the furnace is. We're going to get to that in a minute. And just a quick look out the back. Now we've already walked around the back of the property. I am still not sure whether the property line is going to be that fence back there, simply because of this. This makes me feel like, because that's a power connector, makes me feel like that they brought power onto the lot to maybe build another house out here behind you. You may only have a very small lot, like to that grass line, and if that's the case, your neighbors are going to be really close. You definitely want to put a fence up. This is that window where we saw the lizards had gotten into the screen, where there's some screen damage. And once again, I don't know how that happened, but I'm not seeing any other problems besides a couple of dead flies here. So I don't really know, what happened to damage the screen, but it seems like it's okay. All right, we're done with all that in there, so let's go ahead and take a quick look in what I guess would be bedroom number 1, and this probably is the master. And I say that because there is an ensuite we'll get to, and what it appears to be a walk-in closet. Let's start with the walk-in closet. Okay, it is a walk-in closet, but it's not a big walk-in closet. It's maybe 5 by 6 feet, 6 feet deep, 5 feet across, with a single shelf and a place to hang your clothes. You know, you could put a closet kit in here and use this a little bit more effectively, but it's really, because it's such a small walk-in closet, you know, a quarter of this floor is going to be where you're going to stand. So it's really not that great of a walk-in closet. It's almost like a regular closet, just as a box, I guess. That's what I would say. But it does have a light, so you can see what you're doing while you're in your closet, which is something anyway. I don't know what that is. Flush mount light, smoke detector. Hopefully that also does carbon monoxide. And you do have some light coming in from the window. So the restroom here off of this bedroom has a fiberglass surround tub and shower. And that's all good with a little bar here. There is a good size vanity top with the double sinks, the same kind of cabinets that you're going to see in the living room, and then a really nice big picture window and a six light vanity light bar up above it. So you get lots of light here when you're brushing your teeth if that's what you need. So this is not too bad. The only thing is there is no GCFI outlets in this bathroom, and I would expect to see GCFI outlets here because, you know, if you've got your hairdryer or something plugged into this and you accidentally drop it into the sink full of water, well, you're going to get a surprise. So I would suggest, if you guys buy this house, that we change these outlets out to GCFI outlets right away. Now, it's possible also that these are on a GCFI circuit breaker in the panel. And if that's the case, then you don't really need to do anything. In fact, it's kind of bad to change those out if that's the case. But we'll find out as soon as we go a little farther here in our house tour. Now, I thought this was